Hi Aries, it's Tuesday. We're going to do your reading. So let me just show you what I was picking up. I was actually picking this up before, and now these came out and verified, but really strong abundance and just prosperity and love cards here. But it looks like somebody needs to slow down. Somebody maybe headed, I got to stop hesitating in what I say. Looks like somebody's headed for a tower and needs to slow down. Okay, so we have 10 of Cups. That's blessings and love, abundance, happiness. We have the star card, Aquarius energy, beautiful energy. We have a tower, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I can't help but feeling like there's a, let me grab these. I usually use these for the pre-shuffle, and no, I got that deck out, which is interesting. But I feel like somebody needs to slow down and I think be more deliberate and like ask themselves, what do I want? And really put some energy into not just bringing things in haphazardly. You know what I mean? Like write down goals. What do you want? Why do you want them? We might have to get into that a little more, but let me do a real quick pre-shuffle with you guys on camera since I really didn't do much of it. So 2 of Pentacles, that's juggling. Oh, okay. So this is love, Gemini energy, a decision. Look at that. There's a 2, and this is yin yang. Within every good there is bad. Within every bad there is good. Someone in this scenario may just be kind of haphazardly going, just trying as much as they can, as fast as they can, and maybe being a little bit effort in here and then effort in there, you know, not real deliberate in the direction. So the 2 of Pentacles is juggling. Yeah, there's just seems like there's some sort of like indifference, or maybe if I throw, you know, try hard in enough different ways, something will stick. So what's Aries? That's overall. What's Aries energy? 2 of Cups. Wow, and the Justice card. So giving equally, balance. But then we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So your giving is unbalanced, is what this is looking like. Energy that surrounds you, or what's in your energy, is 10 of Wands. That's carrying a heavy burden or heavy load. Also the Page of Cups and 8 of Wands. So strong communication here. It looks like somebody is going to either tell you to slow down, that you're carrying too much of a load, or they are. Looks like also this recent past, this is just pre-shuffle, I'm just kind of flying through it, but it looks like somebody maybe was defensive about a new beginning, or starting, or not wanting to be taken advantage of or foolish again. Moving forward, we have the High Priestess, using your intuition, not wanting to get hurt. Blocking, okay. Overcorrecting, maybe. All right, let's get a traditional tarot deck, because this looks a little complicated. We've got some major arcana here, though. We've got the full card. So you, of course, Aries. We have Justice, Libra. We have Lover's card. Communication about a painful ending. Yeah, again, somebody being very hurt, beat up, bruised. Could be you. There's the Emperor. Yeah, Tower. Something major, eye-opening, painful ending. Communication about an epiphany. A Tower is when something major happens. The person on Aries' mind right now, what is their energy? Whoa, okay, how about that? So again, we get the 10 of Cups. Oops. Wheel of Fortune, forward motion, divine destiny, direction, money. Twice you got money and love, major blessings. But I feel like there's a little bit of lack of direction. So more, let's keep going. Communication with King of Cups and Queen of Swords. Yeah, so somebody's getting cut. There's somebody difficult here is maybe getting cut out. There's a lot of like really difficult energy, chaos, conflict going on right now. Fool at the bottom of the deck. Justice again. What's the Tower card? What's the Tower card? Walking away from, oh, Aries. Okay, and this is really coming in clear. So it looks like there might be, did I say overcorrecting? I think I said that, and I don't even think I processed it. It just came out, but it looks like there's an overcorrecting of these two together. Okay, looks like you've been through something very difficult, and there's been communication. You maybe told somebody about a painful ending, and involving something where there was a lot of love, and you just communicated that. But I feel like you need to be super careful because you could walk into another difficult situation if you try to overcorrect or not be very deliberate about what you want. Like maybe you need to ask yourself, what do I want? And there needs to be some hard no's. Like if somebody's not financially secure, or if some people, go as far as saying if they're not on the same political mindset, then it's a hard no, because that's going to cause conflict. If it's somebody that obviously is, with someone else, that's a hard no. I think there just needs to be some boundaries of what is something that you're going to let your time go towards and what you're not. But you've got something in your outside energy that looks abundant. Chariot, forward. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot and Ten of Cups. What else is this? I'm feeling some sort of a warning. Yeah. I don't know if this is warning you to not invest in the wrong area because you're going to miss out on something good. Oh no, that's not real helpful yet, but we'll keep going. Or I'm going to have to lay out another spread and ask some specifics. But this looks like you're blocking something that could be good. I think that you really have to go through the steps of, what do I want? This is a yes, this is a hard no, this is a hard no, and this is a hard no. These three things are hard no's. If they're this, if they're this, if they're this, those are hard no's, non-negotiable. So then that those are things that you're not going to compromise on, instead of just going, oh, this feels really good. Somebody also could possibly, pick up on what you've been through, what you've gone through, how you're hurt, and then mirror themselves to be what you want them to be. And that could be a warning here. That you might step right into, you might be repeating patterns if you're not careful and you don't take the time to, I would write it down. What do I want? This has helped me so much. I think I need to just start journaling what I'm journaling so I can share it more organized, because just like what I'm saying here, not knowing, when you don't write it down, like I'm all over the place. I know this was helpful, but what was that 3 things ago that was really helpful? I should have written it down. Like writing down exactly what you want. Why do you want it? How's it going to make you feel? How would you feel if you had it? You know what I mean? Be very clear and deliberate what's important to you. There's also an element of just like confusion about, who am I? Something really good happening or could be happening here, but there might be some inner work that has to be done. Tell me more about what's next. Or what Aries has else to look forward to. So yeah, so it could go either way. You got 10 of Pentacles upside down. I just think you have like a major opportunity here, but it's going to boil down to a firm decision about what you're willing to do and not do, or take and not take. And it's a very strong energy about not settling. I'm going to grab another deck. Here, let's do this one. Let's do this one. And we're going to ask real specific. So tell me Aries' current energy. What do you want is what I keep getting. Truth, tradition. You want something traditional. So don't settle for something that's not. Look at that. Some of you might be really, really having a difficult time putting yourself first, or maybe you're hung up on a Libra. I don't know, but it's all about value. You want to be valued. Maybe you need to write that down. I want to be valued. I want to be appreciated. What's this outside energy for Aries? Three Swords. So I feel like the pain from the past may be interfering with, I want to be very careful how to say this. It's not interfering with your value. It's interfering with you remembering your value. Yeah, see? So there might be some inner work that needs to happen. I just have a strong, strong feeling of do not short yourself by lowering your standards because you've been hurt. You know, what you cannot see is possibly that something didn't work out with someone because it was saving you, not by not working out. It would have been disastrous maybe, or ongoing pain, where this could be a pain that you can, you know, get through. Yeah, I think I'm also getting like Page of Pentacles, slow, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody that comes in slow and stable is what you need to really remind yourself of. That's what builds value over time. People that invest, we value things that we have to put effort into. So somebody is coming in. There is a huge potential for amazing things. This was at the bottom of the deck a minute ago. I saw, and I didn't pull the unknown card. So this is exactly what I'm saying. It's really could go either way. You just have to be careful to know your value. Yeah, rising up from the ashes. Lean on your friends. Sometimes we can't really answer for ourselves. You know, talk to your friends, because sometimes your friends will be like, okay, red flag all over the place with this. You don't see it. And then we're like, oh, right? There's an element of not trusting your own judgment here. And that might take some time, but lean on your friends until then. What's the outcome? Slow down, Aries. Be deliberate. Ask yourself, what do I want? And then have, you know, set the course. Like, what steps am I going to take to fulfill this goal, to fulfill that? The Nine of Cups is blessings. So you definitely have it. You've got Ace of Pentacles, an opportunity. And I think it's an opportunity. It implies here that it's love and money. And we've got a lot of major arcana here. Look at this forward motion, powerful forward motion, like oomph. So maybe this is about the portal. Oh, yes, I was just about to say the portal. This could be the portal, the Lionsgate portal opening. And so be careful. This is like just be careful you don't settle or just jump on whatever, because there's something, you want to be deliberate so you don't miss the right path. Or course correct if you do, you know. I keep feeling inner work with that Hangman and the Hierophant and the going within. I feel like there's some inner, slow down, Aries. Take the time to write. I'm telling you, writing things down have made things, I'm still not totally there. I'm still scattered, but writing things down has made a huge difference for me in remembering what I want and what's important to me. You know, somebody with a kind heart, somebody that's got their, you know what, together. not somebody that is struggling with the same things I'm struggling. That might be nice to, that there might be some appeal there, but be careful, because you are the sum of your surroundings. You want to find somebody that can help elevate you and values you, and you might be a little off because of what you've been through, something like that. No, let me see. What card? I want an oracle, but I'm not even sure which one. Let's get this. Well, I just saw the abundance card. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Wow, see, certain challenges, worry doesn't change the outcome. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So I was just listening to a podcast, and there's a book on there. They were talking about a book, and the author had this saying where he said one of the key things for him was deciding which shit sandwich you like better. So it's like, I'm probably not going to explain this very well, but there's going to be ups and downs and goods and bads to any path, right? But some of those are just not chewable. Like certain things, be deliberate about what you will not tolerate and what is not okay. And look at what you've done in the past, several years. What have I been wanting in the past several years? Who have I been? What steps have I taken to do better or contribute to that in good or bad ways? Write that stuff down, and I'm telling you, it's like miraculous. All of a sudden you go, oh gosh, I don't want to be that person. I've evolved, I've changed. Who am I now? I have to let go of something I've been attached to, some sort of identity. But now I am this person, and if I'm not totally this person yet, I want to be this person, so I'm going to strive. It's just a matter of getting clear about who you are and what you want, and that the way this all doesn't happen, continue out of happenstance. Because you do have big love, big money, but there's just a warning that looks like, careful, Aries, careful. Don't go down that path again, and don't miss out on something good. Why? Because you don't know. Because why? Because you don't know what you want now. Things are blurry, things have changed, you've evolved, or you've been hurt. So take the time to do the inner work, meditate, write it down, be clear. What do you want? Why do you want it? How will you feel when you have it? How will you feel if you don't have it? And then what steps can you take? You guys let me know. Let's talk about it in the comments. I've got not chills, but like butterflies, I guess, in the stomach. Uneasy, like something. I feel like this is really going to hit somebody really hard, and hopefully I feel like it could be life-changing if somebody it's an aha moment for someone besides me, because this is just reconfirming some of the things I'm dealing with or I'm learning. What do I want? Why, if that's what I want, why would I have settled in the past? And again, the reason I've settled in the past is because I wasn't clear about what I wanted. And if it's a person that you're stuck on, write down why you want them. Write down what you want, and then how they make you feel. If you have to go into that, go into that. And maybe you'll see it on paper and you'll be like, oh gosh, this is nothing like what I want. This is not how I want to feel. This does not elevate me or get me. It's not elevating or nurturing true self. All right, let's do an angel card real quick. Real quick. My heart kind of hurts right now for you guys. It shouldn't, because you've got amazing outcomes here. But this reverse, this Fool and Seven of Wands in the recent past is just really kind of screaming. I don't know if it's stubbornness, but it's a blocking or not moving forward on being free. Some sort of new beginning. I knew it. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I get a little crazy, but oh my god. I just did, this is what this, I have said. Whoa. Sorry. Endings and beginnings. We just talked about that. Whatever this is that didn't work out, it was to save your ass from something disastrous, okay? The old must be released so the new can enter us. Now I've got butterflies. And then we also talked about boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Right? Okay, so this, expanding on this is write down. This is something else you could write down. If you're not sure, or write down where you're putting your focus. Okay, hold on, there's something more. I'm going to read this one, but it's basically, maybe you need to remember when we talked about like scattered energy, doing too much in two different places. Maybe that whole writing things down would help in that too. Like, where do you spend most of your time? And then maybe look at that, write down, where do I spend most of the time? And how could that time be better spent? Maybe there's a priorities thing going on here. Let me just read this real quick. They're usually not very long. Ishtar. Oh, that gave me chills. I get so excited when that happens. Okay. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your energy. A sincere desire to give of service is wonderful. However, there's a distinction between giving of yourself and giving up yourself. If you feel tired, guilty, or resentful while helping others, then you're not truly helping them, are you? You're injecting poisonous energies into their relationship. Aries, stop poisoning people. So there are no benefits. Step back and reassess the situation. As you respect your own boundaries, others will begin to recognize and respect them within you and within themselves as well. Now that's a healthy behavior to teach to others. This also can be warnings or meanings is that you're giving too much. Become more assertive. Don't do things out of guilt or obligation. I feel like it's don't do things haphazardly, just without direction. I think there's a need to slow down and have a write down boundaries, goals, what's important, everything we talked about writing down. Okay. I don't want to sum it up totally because I know that I don't want to miss anything, but everything we talked about, I think all those, we came to some amazing ideas of how to write things down and figure things out and prioritize to get what you want is in this video, and I don't want to undo that. But I love you guys. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Aries.